down to the wire when both teams are fighting for playoff position, Grant.
Well, you know, B.A., for these teams, what you did before doesn't matter. You have to give everything in this game. It's essentially a bunch of one-game seasons from here to the finish line.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Brooke and Williams are the 4 and 5. Then there's Devin Booker, then it's Green, and it's Gillespie in at the 1.
If Jalen Green can hit three-point shots consistently, he'll take his game to the next level.
And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by SGA.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Green. And the layup falls. Green's got 5.
This is where Green is most effective. He's got a great feel for scoring inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. There is a clear game plan that Coach has in mind for Devin Booker tonight. He told me, quote, Devin doesn't respond well to getting doubled. You can't do it every time because he'll pick you apart, but we'll send the extra man his way more than once. That I can guarantee. Brian, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You know, Tim, when it comes to deflections and steals, who's better than the Thunder?
The answer, nobody. They pressure the ball, they run swarms of defenders at you, and they have a way of overwhelming and exhausting their opponents.
And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3 from Holmgren. That doesn't go either for Holmgren. The Suns have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Booker, the pass to Gillespie. Now here's Booker for 3. Sure, from three-point range. Booker's got his second basket on the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Dort outside. Pass to Holmgren. To halt the run. Good work defensively by Brooks. Booker attacking. Takes a 13-footer. No good off the glass.
The players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Holmgren. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
Now here's Dort. Yet to see a basket. Williams from long range. Here's Hartenstein. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 7. Booker surveying the floor. Outside for Brooks. 6 to shoot. Gets the 3 to fall.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Booker finds Williams. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Oklahoma City's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Williams. Holmgren's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Brooks has got the ball here for the Suns. 8-point game. Williams a screen on Holmgren. Here's Brooks. Inside. Outside for Green. Williams with the screen. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Pass to Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Now here's Brooks. Here's Booker. 23 points his last outing.
Yeah, it's been a tough game for him with his shooting. Fortunately, the rest of the team has picked him up, and they have the lead.
Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein controls the rebound and the putback.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Phoenix also changing it up. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. And it's Allen in for Gillespie. Outside, Green. Pass to Booker. 1:58 left in the first quarter. From 11 feet away, and the jumper falls for him.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Thunder trail by 8. You know, Tim, despite never averaging double-figure scoring, Royce O'Neal is a steady presence.
Yeah, B.A., he was undrafted in 2017, and he's been traded for a first-round pick multiple times. He's a rugged defender, very strong, at 6'4", about 225. He can help you win games.
Here's Allen, following the bucket by the Thunder. Outside Booker, clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Joe, the pass to Wallace. From behind the arc. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Outside Booker, shoots. Williams grabs the board.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Now here's Wallace. No points so far. Williams misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to O'Neal. Fires from deep. Wallace pulls it in. Now Mitchell. He had 9 points in his last time out. Three-pointer. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Phoenix out in front. They're up by 6. And we'll be back with you shortly. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. They've got Grayson Allen, and it's Iguodala in at the 5.
Phoenix foul.
Coffee, he's checked in for Highsmith.
First team foul. Substitution for the Suns. Number 2, Amir Coffee.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Now here's Wallace. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 3. From deep, Holmgren. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Allen. Giving them some good production. Putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Wallace. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now here's O'Neal, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Goodwin. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Unloads from 13. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Thunder trail by 7. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Williams, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Phoenix also changing it up. Brooks, he's checked in for Coffey. Devin Booker comes in for Allen, and Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. For 3, Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And the basket by Joe.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Brooks outside. Pass to Booker. There's the triple. The Thunder with the rebound.
He struggles shooting the rock, yet they're still winning. It's a good thing his teammates have played well.
With the crossover, the putback. Iguodala grabs a miss. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Booker gets it done inside.
Yeah, Booker gets it done in a variety of ways, including down inside.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Brooks. Booker for 3. Booker splashes in the triple.
And Booker gets that shot off so quickly.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Oklahoma City making a switch here. Hartenstein's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Williams is checked in. And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 5. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Oh boy, throughout the game, they got after it defensively and forced a lot of turnovers too.
They prevented their opponent from ever getting into a comfort zone. They were just very disruptive.
Now here's Brooks. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Booker for 3. The putback. That one is off. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Stripped away. Here's Gillespie. He's scoreless. Pass to Booker. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. And that one's good. Holmgren.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Williams against Brooks. Williams, a screen on Williams. Brooks down low. Booker for 3. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Holmgren outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Suns clear it. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. And the Suns get another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. So for Oklahoma City, Dort comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Mitchell subbed in for Wallace. And the Suns also making a change. Green is checked in. Williams passes to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. To the inside, Hartenstein. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Hartenstein's got his second bucket on the night. And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader in drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
So it's Oklahoma City now, after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Williams looking around. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Mitchell. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
He's such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Phoenix leading by 6. Outside Booker. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Green. For 3, Booker. No luck on that one. The Thunder have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Gillespie. Still no points. Brooks outside. No good with the triple. Devin Booker, he's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. Back to the game after this break.
Hey, everybody.
You know, for the Suns, they're trying to close out strong. Don't want to lose any ground.
Yeah, last week of the season, they have a lot to play for, I think.
And switching topics. What about OKC? It's been nip and tuck thus far.
They found an advantage.
Thanks for joining us. Time.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half. And here are the Suns now, following the 3 by Oklahoma City. And it's good. 2 points. Booker's got 20.
Well, the defense was there, but Booker is strong enough as a finisher to get through that contact.
Hartenstein finds Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Holmgren puts it through.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Outside, Williams. Back to Booker. Over Dort. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass. And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
Smart move with the ball by Green. He didn't like what the play got him, so he gives it away.
Thunder trail by 5. And here's SGA. He's got 5. Fires the three. The rebound by Devin Booker.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Puts it up. Again, Phoenix. Good for two.
And Booker has put a lot of work into that. He has developed a lethal pull-up shot.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all-defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gillespie. Here's Booker. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Dort with the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Outside Booker. Booker just shredding the D.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Booker pulls it down. Pass to Gillespie. And here is Williams. Booker for three. And it's Booker again missing.
Well, he was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Count it. 6 points for Isaiah Hartenstein.
And that's exactly why Hartenstein has a very high career field goal percentage. These are the kinds of shots he's hunting.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. Guys?
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Dort after the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Right side, Williams. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Wallace comes in for Dort. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Legs, you look at Jalen Williams coming out of college. Early doubts about his athletic ceiling proving unfounded.
No question about it. There were limitations placed on him as an athlete because he's got a fairly unique build if you think about it. Really long arms and barrel-chested, but his agility really opening eyes.
Well, and you can never underestimate the heart, and he plays with a lot of it.
Absolutely.
Outside, Williams. Here's the three. And it's Holmgren missing. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Gillespie. No made baskets yet. Pass to Green from the arc. The Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks against Williams. Now Holmgren. Back to Williams. Lets the three fly. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Green with the ball. Give him 8. Brooks, the pass to Gillespie. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. And here's Green from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs the miss.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points in the game.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
1:10 left in the third quarter. 13, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Gillespie. Shoots over SGA. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Well, we continue to see SGA putting in that work on extending his range. He knows how important that is.
Outside, Green. Outside, Williams. Here's Gillespie. Not going to go that time.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Now here's Wallace. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to SGA. From 13. Can't get it to drop. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Thunder, up by 1. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Goodwin in at the 1 spot.
And that's just too good offensively. Booker knew the whistle was coming, and he concentrated to make sure he got the basket to go.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
And Booker has got the ball here for Phoenix. Pass to Goodwin. Now here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Here's Wallace. Again, Oklahoma City.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Goodwin passes to Booker. Here's Iguodala. Pass to Goodwin. Outside Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Another shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Isaiah Joe.
Well, Booker isn't going to shy away from physical contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's in scoring mode.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mark Williams, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Booker.
And one of the responsibilities with being a great player is making free throws.
Here's Wallace. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Booker, the pass to Williams. Shoots over Wiggins. Second chance shot. And Williams lays it in. And the Suns lead by 2.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Allen on the wing. Watched by Wallace. Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. The shot no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Holmgren. And he misses the go-ahead basket. For Phoenix, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Back to Allen. To the middle. Outside O'Neal. 4-3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the 3. Now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. And the timeout called here by Jordan Hart. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Wallace. Phoenix also changing it up. Dylan Brooks checked in for O'Neal. Jalen Green comes in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Goodwin. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, "You're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end." Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. Pass to Williams. And here is Green. Williams, a screen on Williams. Green for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. From downtown, they get it back. And it's Holmgren fighting through the contact.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Now Green. Get back on track, and it's hammered home by Green.
And demonstrating how fearless he is, Green welcomes the chance to take important shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins, and it's Dort in for Joe. And here's SGA. Takes a 3. And misses.
Defensive rebounding is so important, and he fought for that one.
Here's Green. Booker with it. From deep. Shot's no good. Outside, SGA. Hartenstein a screen. SGA. Another shot. And there's the layup. Good.
Yeah, scoring off of missed shots. That's a big part of his game.
Booker fires. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder leading by 7. Outside, SGA. He launches. Booker pulls it down. The Suns shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Shoots a 3. Ooh, it misses.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Now pass to Williams. Can't get the 3.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Here's Brooks. Outside Booker. Oh, it doesn't go. Oklahoma City has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Holmgren against Brooks. It's good!
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
Here's Gillespie. Green! Can't hit it.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Outside Hartenstein. Now Dort. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And SGA, here we go.
There's just no way to stay in front of Gilgeous-Alexander. The only way you can try to stop him is to foul him.
At the line for your...
He gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so he hits both.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Booker.
And I know Booker's skill puts a lot of pressure on the defense, so it's not shocking to see them resort to fouling him.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 10.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Well, there's so much to like about Devin Booker, and I think my favorite thing is that you can run your offense through him as a scorer or as a creator.
Nope. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to